repopulate.
5 more minutes, starting back soon. Do 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 do.
There's no place rather me. Then I'm a surfboard out at sea. Ling-a-ling in the ocean blue. Saw that this weekend.
Should we do some ASMR? Remember whenever we did that Bud Light sour seltzer challenge? Me, you, and Gurley.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And we were like trying to do the ASMR like swallowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was just like nothing is happening.
Disturbing. I wonder if this is
Matthew Lawley just subscribed
hell
a few
yeah.
seconds ago.
Hell yeah.
But no one's watching.
Nobody's here yet. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, did it happen? Because right now,
We're here.
it's technically not happening.
We're in there like somewhere. Okay, we got two.
There we go.
Is
We're
one-
repopulating.
is
Let
one-
us know when you're here.
Is one of them you?
What a fucking mess.
Oh, we're back.
Payment method.
What are we buying?
Hot ones.
Oh.
Trying to do this all live because trying not to work
see.
after work is done.
Newest hot ones. That's what we can go over.
Oh, God. Man,
What
that
are the newest hot ones lineup? Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're up to 6. Excuse me.
Should be back on Facebook.
Season 27. Whew.
That's crazy, by the way. Shout out to Sean Evans and the boys.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Hey, as you guys start to get in here, repopulating, let us know.
Ooh. Number 1 looks really good.
With the glasses?
Fruity papaya, tart orange, and sweet Kashmiri chili. I'm in on that one. Yeah, the one with the glasses. Ooh, this one has ranch? Seed ranch? Oh, no, it doesn't have ranch. Never mind. It's just from, Seed Ranch Flavor Company. Tangy vinegar, smoky paprika, and datil peppers.
Drew missed his calling to be a play-by-play announcer. Steve would be a good team.
You already have a play-by-play announcer.
I do. Shout out David Hayes. That's my dog.
I've always wanted to be a sports announcer, but I guess I'm a podcaster, TV show host.
Yeet.
Yeet.
All right, there it goes. Hats ordered.
Pickled garlic sriracha. That sounds amazing.
It does, doesn't it? But once you start, you want same thing. Once you get into the back half, it gets a little.
Get off the phone. I'm reading.
Well, golly.
Welcome back, sir. Iconic ripe red jalapeno and garlic.
Yeah, there we go.
Splash of key lime.
Yeah.
What is key lime? Like key lime pie?
Like, yeah, key limes. Like limes from the Keys.
Is that real?
They're a little sweeter, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah. Mango
Get off the phone.
Serrano
We're on the
hop-
phone because we were waiting on you guys to comment. I don't know what are we supposed to do?
Eh.
And also, he's reading the hot sauce lineup that we're going to be doing for you guys on our 1-year special.
Aromatic, citrusy hops and tart juice. I'm not as big on that one. That one.
No, they start going. They start going real bad on the back half.
When this is number 4. When they say citrusy hops, like am I drinking a beer?
Oh, well, eating a beer.
Eating a beer?
Good Lord, Brian Graham says, look, we're trying. We really are trying.
What the heck? Spicy or sauerkraut and mustard.
Yeah, there we go.
Fun and funky sauerkraut and mustard.
I do want to
What?
mention that the fermented kimchi was a lot better than we were expecting.
Yes.
So,
That's number 5. What the heck?
shout out Bo Green coming in. Yo, yo.
Hey,
We've been
BG.
back. Y'all just ain't noticed it. You got a comment for me to notice.
Exactly.
I don't have like a line by line. Shout out to Danielle. Don't worry, y'all. I made it. Top Golf, I think. No free ads opening June 23rd, I believe.
Hey,
Is that what I saw? June 23rd or the 25th?
I won't be there till fall.
No, yeah, you won't catch me. I love you, Danielle, so much, but you will not catch me anywhere near Top Golf until, fall, more than likely.
Floral Island chilies plus tropical fruits and warm curry. That one's going to be terrible because of the curry. I don't like curry.
Steph, Dell, Seth, any of them?
Seth is my favorite.
Seth is easily my favorite.
Apricot. Do you say apricot or apricot?
It's apricot. I say apricot.
I say whatever comes out
But
of
this
my
one
mouth.
is apricot.
With lavender and puckery.
Oh, Shelby, you can't do the hot ones challenge with it. Shelby is deathly allergic to lavender. Not that she would be able to do it anyway. All right, let's get back to what we were talking about.
And then the bomb.
And then the bomb. Then the booty milk starts right there.
Sucker punch. Sweet onion and citrus. Reaper and dragon's breath peppers.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And the last one is the last dab, which we've
plenty of experience with.
Yeah.
It is much worse when you lead up to it.
The bomb is where it goes.
If you don't know, now you know. Here you go, guys. Leave it at the table. Fan Appreciation Day, June 28th, 12 o'clock. We're going to have food. We're going to do some karaoke. We might even break out the hot ones and do a little hot ones with you guys. It will be 48 hours after we've done it once. But I would do it again. I'll do it twice in 3 days. Just for the fans. For everybody that's going to be there.
$5 a pop.
Brian Graham, are you in a position where you can be in Panama City on June 28th? Saturday, June 28th? You should 100% be here.
Sauerkraut and mustard sounds amazing. Yes, but not in a hot sauce, Shelby.
Well, fermented kimchi didn't sound good either. I'm just going to go ahead and that's going to be my measuring point because that's the only argument I have. Is that fermented kimchi sounded terrible, and it was maybe one of my favorite ones in that whole thing.
Yeah, I went back for more of that one. I do remember that.
If you guys ever want to donate to the show, we do take donations. You are not obligated to do so. We love and appreciate everybody that can be a part of this in any capacity. But if you've ever wanted to help us do some stuff, there is a way to do it, and this is it. Cash App. It's leave it at the table, all one word. If you don't want to scan this guy,
With the money sign in front.
with the money sign in front, $, leave it at the table, not to be confused with TY $. And then the 4th annual Pops Pig Pickin' Barbecue, which I just realized I can't go to, but you should go. Saturday, June 14th from 12 to 6 p.m. at the Break Room, right there on the corner of Joan Avenue and North Lagoon Drive. It's a great tribute that Chef Ross Robinson puts on for his father every year. Charity barbecue over at the Break Room. Chef Ross cooks up some great food. I'm hoping maybe we can convince Chef Ross to put the apron back on a couple weeks later. Chef Chris Infinger is going to make us some old Bose style ribs for this thing. And I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah. I know ADHD Acres is going to be here. I have an idea that I came up with. Okay, so I was thinking we give whoever's at the party on the 28th, we give everybody the option to do hot ones with us. And whoever wants to sign up for it beforehand, I'll get a head count before, and I'll go get some McDonald's. We'll go buy some McDonald's chicken nuggets. I'll even do that out of pocket if we'll talk about that on the side. Because I was thinking about us doing hot ones. We'll do the hot ones challenge. But I believe ADHD Acres is going to be here, and apparently that man is unfazed by hot sauce. So what I was thinking is every time we all eat a hot wing, we buy the Bean Boozled challenge and make him eat those.
Okay.
And we'll lay out 2 jelly beans of each color.
And he just chooses one and has to eat it. And whatever it is, it is. Okay. That's how you Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you like that idea?
I'm not touching a bean.
Oh, no. I will not do that one. I will shove hot ones up my I will do hot ones I will do hot ones the back way.
You are being recorded. Someone might
I will do hot ones the backwards way before I would ever eat one of those jelly beans. As a matter of fact, I would do a lot of questionable stuff before I would ever
do a lot of
It's not a good time. I promise you, it don't matter how tough you are to food. That is not a good time.
Oh, no. You guys have seen me not blink at some of the hot ones. You've seen me not blink at the smoothie. You've seen me take on 4 jelly beans at one time, and it did not end up well for me. That was
Type in
all
one Drew 4 beans. on-
one Drew 4 beans. That was all.
see what you get.
Oh my guy. Oh my. Be
Yeah.
careful what you wish for, my guy.
I'll put it like this.
Danielle says not the jelly beans.
I'm volunteering to do hot ones twice in 3 days. I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Jelly beans was the first time. The jelly beans were the first time that first time I pooped my pants since being a toddler. Yeah, that was yeah. Did you forget about that one? Yeah. I didn't know you forgot. I just thought you were sparing me by not bringing it up.
No, I forgot. I 100% would have brought that up.
But my guy, yeah, he says challenge freaking accepted.
All right.
And Danielle wants to do the hot ones.
I'll put it on the Amazon order tonight.
Oh, she likes spice. I don't know if we want her to do it then.
Oh no, I like spice too, but the hot ones challenge is different. But it's good. I mean, I will say a lot of the sauces, even the ones that light you up, most of them are pretty good. But
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Like if it tastes good and has heat, I'm in. But if it's just the bomb, if it's the bomb that tastes like absolute garbage, but is hot and is like fire hot, no, I don't want that.
the bomb is nuclear. It is not
Yeah.
hot. It is nuclear.
And even whenever we did the truth or dab, like that wasn't like
It's
bad.
It's the
It's the
build-up
build-up.
effect. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the. I'll do the hot ones as far as I can go. Shelby, there is one that has lavender though.
we'll have her skip that one.
Yeah, we'll make sure you know. Devil's Pit, it wasn't bad. Most of the firefighters needed water, but not me. Okay, do we really want to have Danielle here for the Hot Ones Challenge?
Danielle's she's gonna do the jelly beans with.
Yeah, there you go. You can do
with
Bean Boozled with
ADHD.
Kyle McAlpin.
Oh man, that's gonna
Your choice. You could do one chip or you could do. Okay, I'll buy either one. One chip or Bean Boozled. I would rather you do Bean Boozled, but I'll give you the choice.
It'd be funny.
And then we're gonna come in and sing
Jelly
karaoke.
beans with hot sauce?
Damn, Kyle Albritton. What the fuck?
Oh, did you see he commented on my post selling the Gulf Coast Jams? He said $10.
Well, that was best offer you had at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I ha-ha'd it and then was like secretly crying in the background, going, no, add $4.90 to that.
So, man, I'm looking forward to all this. Honestly, this camera quality. Shout out to David Ham, which working on doing some stuff with him. I don't know if you saw that text today. Working on. Go check out if you're on YouTube, Chunky Sim Dave.
Chunky Sim. I love that name.
Go check him out on YouTube. I think he's going to start streaming some of his golf rounds on when he gets home from his trips.
As long as he goes pickles.
And he's home on Thursdays, and I'm just going to leave it at that for now. One Thursday. And now it's not that's not a reoccurring thing, but I'm thinking one Thursday
Take off a Friday.
we have to.
Because that's a hike for me.
It is a bit
if
of
I
a
have to
hike.
wake up and make work the next day.
It's a hike for both of us. I will say that. But
yes, because you now live closer to me.
yeah, it's because you can go the back way, so it's probably about the same amount of time for both of us.
Yeah.
But we could do it. I mean, you could take the Friday off. We'll schedule it far enough in advance to. I'll be okay. Maybe I'll take the Friday off too. We'll figure it out.
And then we'll just sleep out there and play the next round the next day.
Oh, live on Friday morning. Or we could do a live Friday night episode.
Get us the PGA Tour round going.
His name is Chunky Sim Dave. It's all one word. Chunky Sim SIM Dave DAVE. If anybody didn't know how to spell Dave, it's not DAIVI.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave.
I'm Lil D.
I've never watched
Hi, I'm
that.
Dave. It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good show. To me, the first season is the best.
Speaking of which,
then it kind of goes down after that.
oh well, most shows do.
Yeah, because you come in with a great idea, and then all of a sudden,
Speaking of which, saw the new Lilo and Stitch over the weekend.
that's the live action one, right?
Live action. First of all, I'm a grown man. having kids has softened me up. So that's my forewarning to tell you, I teared up a few times. I have to say, I didn't love a few of the decisions Disney made with the new Lilo and Stitch. I don't want to do spoilers. I mean, everybody's seen the damn movie. Like it's not a shot for shot remake of
Nope.
of the. You haven't seen the cartoon Lilo and Stitch?
Nope.
God damn it, Drew.
Guess is this
So when
where-
I was over here, there's no place I'd rather be than I'm a surfboard out at sea.
is this where I need to apologize?
This is the apology. No, okay. So for everybody out there, I'll give you my review of Lilo and Stitch, the movie. Spoiler free, of course. They took out one key character, and they completely changed the background origin of another key character that I wasn't in love with. I wasn't in love with that decision. However, I gotta say, the little girl that they cast as Lilo was phenomenal. The CGI on Stitch was beyond anything I've ever seen. Like, especially when you look at the expectation, and it only had $100 million budget. For context, the live action Lion King had like a $250 million budget.
Wow.
So it had less than half the budget of the live action Lion King. It was so beautifully done. It was the original Stitch voice actor was in it. The original, well, this doesn't mean anything to you, but the original Nani was in it as a different character, and the original David was in it as a different character.
Nani's the sister.
Nani is the sister. They paid a beautiful tribute to the classic. They changed the story just enough so that it felt like a new movie. And for a lot of these kids, it was a new movie. It was we thoroughly enjoyed it. I gotta say, as far as live action adaptations go, Disney has really. I mean, Beauty and the Beast sucked. Aladdin, I thought Aladdin was pretty decent. The live action Aladdin, the live action Lion King was kind of a miss for me. The live action Snow White, but as far as the live actions that Disney has done, like
Little Mermaid,
I haven't even seen it. I've heard it's decent though.
she was black all along, but
I can't believe they make Lilo black.
But what I
yeah.
really, from what I've seen, it's very impressive. Just from like I said, I've never seen the cartoon Lilo and Stitch, but in a live action, if you're an adult in a scene and you're talking to a CGI character,
It's gotta be tough acting.
you can, like, as an adult, honestly, you can probably fake that pretty
Yeah.
well. But as you said, watching a kid do it, it brings it to a new level. Like, holy crap, that kid is really good at what they do, and I can see how it would make a great movie, because if you've got a good enough kid actor that can talk to air, essentially,
she was,
and make it believable.
She had so much range, man. It was so cool to see. ADHD Acre says, so what you're saying is that those of us who are not going to see it because of the changes should go see it. You should 100% go see it. I want to go see it again. Now, maybe I stand alone, but I'm telling you, man, this movie had a big weekend. It smashed Mission Impossible, which also dropped this weekend.
Which one? Like the 45th
It's
Mission
the seventh.
Impossible?
It's the seventh Mission Impossible.
Sheesh.
But it was projected to have a big weekend as well. But Lilo and Stitch just embarrassed it. I highly suggest going to see it, man. I honestly, the changes are coming, so that helps you prepare for it. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate those changes. I still coming out of the movie, I'm still like, man, I wish they wouldn't have done that. However, like it's worth the time. I would do it. Honestly, it's only 2 hours of your time. The kids are gonna freaking love it regardless. So you guys with kids that are talking about it, the kids are gonna love it regardless. Just keep an open mind on it.
Do I need to go see the original first, or
You don't
go
need
watch this one, then go watch the original?
There's Lilo and Stitch 2, Leroy and Stitch, Stitch the movie, and Lilo and Stitch the series. Now you don't have to watch all of that before this. I just watched the original movie
Because it's not like a sequel or anything. It's just a live action adaptation of it.
It's right. It's almost a remake but it's they changed some plots of the story, some pretty important stuff actually, but they add some other stuff to it that I feel holds up pretty well.
The coolest part to me about this whole about the movie to me is whenever you got home and Carson got home. Carson is loving the series right now. Whenever Carson got home, you started, I'm assuming, started asking him questions, and he was asking him questions that were from the movie, and he was answering with stuff from the movie.
Yeah.
And you guys were going right along with it, and just seeing the joy in his face told me everything I needed to know about Disney still doing it.
Disney's 100% still doing
it. Because as we were, whenever we were all kids, it hit us like that.
Yeah.
We wanted nothing more than what Disney was putting out. And I feel like as I started to get a little older, it might have been my age and looking at it differently. But I feel like they kind of lost a little bit of their luster, but it looks like they're starting to pick it back up. And ironically, it's redoing all the movies that we loved as kids.
Yeah, and I feel I'll tell you this: if they're not working on a sequel right now, they are missing the mark, dude. That movie had a huge opening weekend, and it's ready for a sequel already.
Now, is it different enough that do you remake the original number 2, or do you continue with the story that it's?
I'm trying to remember what the original number 2 did. That was Stitch Has a Glitch.
Yes. Lion King 1.5. I loved that.
Oh, God. Lion King 1.5 was fantastic. Quick before the hyena comes. Yeah, hell yeah.
I loved 1.5. That was my favorite.
We walked in. Carson's been watching the series now. We watched all the movies. We watched the live-action movies. So he's like starting on the series, which there's a lot of episodes of. Walked in last night, and it was a crossover episode between Lilo and Stitch and Kim Possible.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's time for bed. Wait, maybe not.
Oh, Ron Possible, baby.
Yes, sir. It was cool, dude. It was cool to be a part of that and see it happening. It was.
Yeah, Michaela always looks at me funny because, like, I have gone back with Disney Plus and with Hulu and all the different streaming services. Well, Danny.
Quick before Aunt Belinda comes.
What the heck? Danielle's on both?
She's jumping back and forth, and it's killing me.
But like I've gone back and watched. Have Carson come on and Hulu.
Carson, come here. Tell him to come here and hula.
I've gone back and forth with gone back and watched all the like original Disney Channel shows and stuff like that, Victorious, iCarly, stuff like that, and just gone back and Michaela looks at me funny. She goes, "What are you doing?
You want a hula for the camera? All right, close the door if you don't want to.
Come on, buddy. The people want to see you. Aunt Shelby wants to see you.
They're all cheering for you. Somebody fucking cheer. Aloha, aloha. Dude, I will say, as far as staples of Disney goes, Lilo and Stitch is a must.
Okay.
Watch Lilo and Stitch. You'll fall in love. You'll fall in love.
But left. Carson.
I agree.
Back on YouTube.
Or she's watching on both, which is even more phenomenal. Get the views, baby. Double the views.
Is it though?
Double the algorithm.
Is it though? One person, 2 screens. McAlpin, come on, Carson.
They're all cheering. Carson, they're all cheering.
Come on.
I got a pretty clear. I'm not doing it.
Daddy will do it with you.
That was pretty clear. She is on both. She said, "Cheers to you, Danielle."
Stop making me do things that I'm shy about.
He, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay, I'll do it.
Come on.
No.
They're all cheering for you. Look.
Everybody's saying Carson, come on.
Yeah, you can watch
McAlpin said,
yourself do
"Come
it.
on, little buddy."
What if I turn off the camera? All right.
Introducing Carson.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yeah, I can play the song. We'll get copyrighted. But.
Ooh, Carson.
No.
Shelby, it's Shelby saying, "Come on, Carson."
No, wait, Chance.
Yeah.
They can see you. There you go.
I don't want to do it.
Do it for Aunt Shelby.
Do
she
it for
says.
Aunt Shelby.
You go.
There you go.
Aloha. I don't know how to say.
Because you can't get the feet work. Because he's got real good feet work.
You got to come over here.
Yeah, his
Bubba.
feet work are it's fantastic.
Can
Can you
you stand?
stand on here?
Stand on the couch and do it.
Hold on. Here, I could probably fix this.
Oh.
Banani.
There we go. Aloha, Carson. Aloha, buddy. Okay. All right.
All right, Noodle. Come
You say bye to everybody. You got a little bit of a hula. Careful.
Bye.
Hey, I guess it counts. I guess it counts.
Someone clip that and send it to us, please.
Yeah, somebody clip that. We got
Oh, we need that, please.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Danielle, someone go take him to a luau. That's so good. That is awesome. Yay, go Carson. Good job, dude. My, oh my.
Yeah, dude,
you
he
got
is
big.
huge.
Yeah,
He is huge, by the way. He's an absolute unit.
he's just about my size.
Yeah, he is. He is very tall.
That's the scary part.
He's an absolute unit. That kid is huge. I wish he was athletic because he is not. But he is a fuck.
There's still time to learn. You don't have to
There
be
is.
athletic to be good at sports.
My dad brought up the other day. Was it my dad? Somebody did. I don't know. That I didn't start playing baseball until I was 7 years old.
Huh.
And he turned 7 in August. So
Hard work beats talent.
hard work does beat talent. Not, I mean, you can't. But the thing is, like, you could teach somebody work ethic. You can't teach somebody talent. Talent comes natural.
Yeah, but well, look at who his dad is.
Okay, I resent that. I gotta resent.
Oh, McAlpin.
Oh boy, that was a rough little sipsy sip right there. Oh, that was a tough little sip. All right. My goodness. All right, guys. So to just recap, this is the most important thing right now. If you guys are here, you guys know this is coming. This is happening. Leave it at the table. Fan Appreciation Day, June 28th. We got some food coming for you guys. We're going to get you guys fed. We're going to have a great time. I just know it's going to be a good time. I'll get some cornhole boards.
Yeah, it's just a time for us to give back to you guys. Come get some food. Come hang out. If you've got any ideas on how to upgrade things, if you want to see us do anything, let us know. We want to hang out with y'all.
Yeah. If you guys have any food suggestions or like food requests, there will be cornhole. I literally just said that. He probably on a slight delay.
If there's any food allergies, let us know beforehand.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm allergic to onions. Oh, there will be beer pong. And I will tell you this much. Kyle McAlpin can vouch because this is one of my favorite Army stories that I was going to have Mitchell tell you while when we were hanging out. Kyle McAlpin, maybe I'll save that.
Make me feel bad.
We have a great beer pong story. We have a great fucking beer pong story, and that involves him. I'll just tell you. So, because it's one of the it's a cool story, dude. So, I'm very good at beer pong. I'm not good at cornhole. I'm damn sure not good at golf. I am very good at beer pong. We were at a bar out in Pensacola one night on a drill weekend, which was just a story of us. We would get hammered on Saturday night, then go do PT on Sunday morning. It was really questionable, but we're there, and we're taking on some Air Force captains that were also stationed in Pensacola, and we were both E4s, and Kyle McAlpin was an E6 staff sergeant at the time. And he came up to us and goes, we were losing, like pretty significantly. Like they had 8 cups left. We had like 4 cups left. And he goes, those are Air Force captains. You beat them, or you're getting smoked tomorrow. And we beat that ass, boy. They didn't get the balls back.
Hey,
They didn't get the balls back. He was there. No, yeah, you were E5 at the time. I'm sorry.
Mugs and Jugs.
It was Mugs and Jugs. That was the name of it, dude. It was one of the coolest stories. They didn't get the balls back. He probably remembers that.
Sink.
They didn't get them back.
Sink.
It was nasty
you.
work. It was absolutely lethal.
Because you're throwing out of self-preservation at that point.
Yeah, I'm fucking hammered. You think I want to do push-ups tomorrow morning? Absolutely not. No way.
So am I missing something, Danielle? Can we get a puppet show? Am I missing something here?
What?
Just is this something that Carson's gonna do for you, or
Oh.
am I missing something?
Best beer pong game ever, he said. Dude, they were thrashing us, and then he threatened us, and then they were again, they didn't get the balls back. That's not a joke, dude. That's one of our coolest stories from being in the Army. And it was drinking heavily.
I found out at a wedding that my father-in-law is not very good at beer pong.
Yeah.
We were at Chase and Lacey's wedding, and they had a beer pong table set up in the corner. And fun challenges, give us a puppet show. What the heck?
Holy hell.
That would be a challenge for the two of us. But yeah, they had a little beer pong table set up, and so my father-in-law was like, "Hey, Drew, we're about to play. Like, I need a partner." And I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll play." Yeah, there weren't very many shots made from our half.
No?
No, not very many. I never really played, so
You and I
sat and drank.
are on a team for everything that Saturday.
I'm here for it.
We're on a team for everything.
So I sent Michaela whenever last week whenever we agreed the day, I sent it to Michaela. Whoa. Cheap viewers on okay.
That's like one of the porn links coming in from Twitch.
Yeah. Thank God no one else sees that.
Yeah.
Most alcoholics.
Party
But,
till 4, PT at 6. That was it. Sleep in the parking lot for an hour and a half.
Sheesh.
Get up and shave. And slice your neck open. Because you're still kind of drunk.
Kinda.
Yeah.
If you sleeping for 2 hours, you ain't getting no sober. Ain't getting sober for nothing. You mean, dog?
What's the score of the Reds game? Down 1-0. That's
Astros
usually a
have
death
been
sentence.
demolitioning the A's as of recently, so I'm excited there
Why can't the Reds hit left-handed pitching? That makes no sense to me.
because all your left-handed batters are coming up. Why aren't there more left-handed batters?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a dumb question to ask because
No,
only like a quarter of the population is left. Probably less than a quarter of the population is left-handed.
It's weird, dude, because like I'm playing MLB The Show, and I haven't faced a left-handed pitcher in like 2 weeks on that game.
Yeah. It used to be all the rage. Like, if you were left-handed, you could get into the league no matter what.
Yeah.
The only way you got into the league if you were righty was you threw 95 plus.
Now it's even more. I don't know. You barely see lefties. Like the Reds have 2 in their starting rotation, and it's probably an anomaly.
Astros for the longest time for the longest time during our window. I don't know if you'd say the Astros are still in their championship window. Excuse me. I don't know if you'd still say that they're in their championship window, but for the most part, during their championship window, they didn't have a left-handed reliever at all. And the only left-handed pitcher was Framber Valdez.
Jeez. ADHD Akers coming in saying he's officially getting discharged. From what your brother told me, that's good. Fuck that unit. Brian Graham says, especially knowing the 3 of us had birthdays in a 2-day span. Yeah, them July drills went hard. July drill. My God. I don't miss the circus, but I sure as hell miss the clowns. But guess what? I'll get to see some of the clowns if they show up on June 28th at 12 p.m.
Did you hear the story about how Shaggy like the singer Shaggy, how he found his voice, his singing voice?
Nuh-uh.
So apparently he was in the military. I forget exactly. I think the Marines. He went in and, as you know, whenever you do your PT and you're running, you do the song with the cadence and everything.
Yeah.
And he was in charge of making them up. And so he had a whole bunch of random things to go with. He had a whole bunch of random things in his mind that he just started singing. And instead of doing it in his obviously you can't be running and talking in your normal voice because you're not going to be a drill sergeant like that. So he had to put on a new voice. And that was whenever he found out that he could sing in that voice, and it actually sounded good. So once he left the military, he was like, maybe I can be an artist, and he started doing that voice, and that's where he found it from. It was kind of interesting.
Graham, did you delete your Facebook?
Maybe that's why he's on YouTube and finally followed us last week.
Here, see if you can get to that. I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger. Don't leave the stream for it, though. Do it after. Well, I think we're about to cut this because I'm hungry, and I got Taco Bell out there marinating.
Marinating. Oh, marinating. I thought you said barinating.
I probably did because I've had 5 beers on an empty stomach. So, and for me, that's. Oh, by the way, June 28th, we're gonna supply the food. It's gonna have to be BYOB.
Yes.
It's gonna have to be BYOB. We'll buy some tea and some soft drinks or something like that. But as far as beer goes, BYOB.
Or if you want anything stronger, just make sure you can go home.
Yeah, make sure you kids. We are not running a hotel on June 28th.
If we are, we're paying.
Yeah,
they're paying.
We're
we're
paying.
paying.
I'm gonna say we don't
They're paying.
not putting the Cash App card on the Uber app. Danielle says, "What's on June 28th?" What the hell do you mean it's on June 28th? Oh, she being sarcastic.
She got that laughing emoji with it. She just wants to see the ad one more time.
No free ads, but this one's being paid for.
Y'all just come hang out.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, we're just excited to just number one be friends.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'll invite Mitchell.
I thought he was already invited,
No, he's not coming to that.
but
I think I'm going down there the weekend after that.
yeah, it's number one to hang out outside of just doing this will be nice.
Yes.
And number two, for me, to put names to faces. Because I see your names in the group chat, in the chats all the time. But I don't know who, I've never met or talked to many of you people.
Love you, Ma.
And I would love to actually meet you and shake your hand and have a conversation with you.
I think I speak for both of us when I say we don't need an $80 tower fan.
And beat you guys in some cornhole. Because me and Kyle are coming to whoop.
I will say I'm not very good at cornhole, but Drew will carry us, and I will
I'm decent in cornhole.
I will carry us in beer pong if that's what it comes down to.
That's why we're partners. We play off of each other.
That's it. I'll
Yeah.
even get a beer pong kit.
Yeah, last week I sent the date and time to Michaela and everything, and so she's a calendar person, so if it's not on the calendar, it's not happening. But
Fair enough.
she puts it in the calendar and invites me, and she went ahead and noted it as she was going, and I was like, I was just sending that so I could go back and look at it and make sure I had the right date. This wasn't for you. This do you think you're invited? You don't watch our show.
I had invited her on the group.
I'm like, you don't watch our show. Are you invited? Are you a fan? She goes, I've done enough to be invited. I was like, and what's that? Knowing in the back of my head exactly what she's gonna say. She goes, you see that studio?
That's fair.
I was like, yes, I understand.
Oh, I can't
I'll
believe
s-
I'm adding this to my Amazon.
I'll see you there.
It's not for us though. It's for Kyle McAlpin.
That's not a bad price for it though.
No, it's not. That's why I'm just getting it from Amazon.
Not a bad price for that absolute travesty of a afternoon McAlpin's gonna have. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa, that is, what the heck
That's
is
a lot
that?
of warnings. Oh, this is just all the other
Yeah,
crap.
she sacrificed her time with you. Yes. That's why she's in Tennessee right now. No, I'm just kidding. She's up there. I'll be up there tomorrow.
Oh, she's already there?
Yeah, she flew up on Tuesday.
Okay, okay.
I dropped her off at the airport.
She just one wayed?
Yeah.
And y'all driving back together?
Yeah, because with her making her own hours now,
Hell yeah.
doing her own thing.
Damn right.
It allows her to and actually on Monday we took advantage of the Memorial Day prices over at our nice electronics store we have in Panama City, and got her one of those brand new iPad Pros,
Hell yeah.
brand newest one out. So now she can take that and travel and do all the she can do all the different working from here and there. And she's been working while she's up there, doing odds and ends stuff, but yeah, it's been interesting without as you probably know, like whenever your wife's not home, it's a different house.
It is. It is. It's a much less organized house.
Yes.
Much less organized.
Yes,
I'm hungry.
I hear you there.
I'm hungry.
I'm gonna go put my horse away.
All right.
Whew.
Guys,
Hallelujah.
that was tough. That was tough. That's empty stomach beer burp, so it's time. Guys, we love you guys so much. Off next week. Need to go ahead and say that. We are off next week.
And where do we start the week after?
Where are we on Thursdays?
We'll be right here on the couch.
Boom. There you go. Hey, yeah. So just a reminder, we're off next week. The week after that, we'll be here on Thursday nights starting June 12th. So be looking out for that. And then 2 weeks after that, that'll be June 26th. That'll be our live 1 year special. We need everybody here that night. Yes. I think Danielle will be in studio. We may try to get one more guest. We'll see what's up.
I'm thinking through some things in my head right now.
Okay.
But I'll talk to you about it later.
At least Danielle will be here on June 26th. June 28th, one last time, Fan Day, Fan Appreciation Day. Everybody should be getting invites on Facebook. That's been a part of our show. That's been a part of loving and supporting us. It's going to be a good event. It's going to be a great time. Hoping that everybody can make it that's been a part of this. If you've ever been looking to support us, this is the Cash App tag. This is the QR code. If you need the cash tag, it's $, leave it at the table, all one word. And if you're not doing anything on June 14th, get over to Pop's Pig Pick and Barbecue over at the Break Room, located at the corner of Joan Avenue, North Lagoon Avenue. It's going to be a great time. And all this shit that we did today, we cannot forget our friends over at BassTackleSupply.com. Use the promo code LEAVE IT when you get the checkout. I suck at this. Maybe that's why we don't have any real sponsors. Shout out to BassTackleSupply.com. It's fishing season. We went fishing this weekend. We had a great weekend. I didn't catch anything, but Mitchell and his daughter both outfished me.
Wow.
It was impressive. They had a great. I didn't catch anything.
Not a single thing.
Nothing. I maybe Zika virus from the damn mosquitoes.
It's because your other best friend wasn't there.
That's fair, dude. Maybe I didn't have anybody to even it out for me. Carson went, but he was so uninterested in fishing, it wasn't even funny.
Man.
We love you guys. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks on Thursday nights. Love you guys.
Love you.